Hey guys, it's Kelsey. I'm back with a double scrapbooking process video. Today I am doing the Scraptacular Cropping Club's Ribbon and Button Challenge, as well as the Scraplift Sunday from Paper Issues, where we are scraplifting Cat. So I'm starting off with this cute little fox paper I picked up today. I saw it at Michael's. Of course, I went in to get something else, and you can't just not go through the paper section. So I limited myself to this fox paper and the orange cardstock to coordinate. So I think I didn't do too badly. I decided I was just going to mat this fox paper on the orange background, and I'm starting off with the Scraplift section to get the main portion of the design down. I do just want to give a shout out to Lisa. Thank you so much. I was not going to do a video for this page. I filmed it, but then by the end I feel like, I don't know if I thought it was too simple or I don't know, but I felt like it wasn't worthy of making a video for. And then Lisa saw this page on one of the Facebook groups that I posted my pictures on. It was for the Scraptacular Cropping Club, since it was for this week's challenge, and she asked about the video, which just made me feel so loved. So thank you so much. I definitely do not mind doing this video. I am just so happy that someone wanted it, because I was worried this page was not enough for a video, and so that really meant a lot that you asked about it, and I'm certainly happy to do this video for you and anyone else who wanted to see it, so thank you very much. I'm just cutting this triangular area to get the main part of that Scraplift design down. I had this scrap of green paper from a page I did a while ago. Is the paper weaving challenge from last year at some point. So I decided I would use that green scrap up because some of the layered stickers I'm trying to pull in near the end have green on them, and there's no green anywhere else on this page. So I thought I would pull that into my layers by using that green scrap. So that's where I'm starting with. So the Scraptacular Cropping Club, so far this year, it's been about using your stash, some things that you may have forgotten about or not used so much. So for this one, it was to use some ribbon and some buttons. I really don't use buttons or ribbon that much, so I don't actually have hardly any of it in my stash, but I did find this scrap of black ribbon. I think it came on a present or something. So I am just going to incorporate that with my borders as well. I'm cutting it down the middle because I just don't have very much of it. So I'm cutting it down the middle so I'd have enough of it to border both sides of that green scallop. And then I don't have very many buttons as either. I pull in 6 that are in coordinating colors, and that's pretty much about half of the stash I have left. So I am glad to get them on a page. But for right now, I'm just getting that ribbon down. I just backed the entire back of that in some double-sided adhesive, and then I'm just going to wrap it around the back of the page. But I like how that looks with the ribbon. I mean, it's got that satiny finish, which adds a cool texture, and then just, it looks sharp, kind of bordering that scallop in that ribbon. And then I did matte the photo in some black as well, so that it wasn't the only black area. So I decided I was going to go ahead, and there is a scallopy section on the top of the page, so I'm going to put some black up there as well. But I definitely... Oh yeah, and I'm bringing in some gold because you can't really see now, but in those fox stickers that you see to the left, there is some gold foil, and I wanted to make sure it was pulled in somewhere else. So I am just going to do a skinny little gold foiled mat on the photo as well. But I pulled in these root beer float black foam thickers. I definitely know I want to do my title in those. They're just really bold and lush. So I'm going to call this Milk Drunk, because this is Bennett when he was only a few weeks old after his bottle, and he was just so milk drunk, it was adorable. So I definitely wanted to make sure I wanted to record this picture. And I know the foxes really aren't on theme for being milk drunk, but I am going to use a sticker that says, there it is right there, it says, I can't even read it, it's so tiny, hang on, what a fox. Because he's cute. He's a cute little baby, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to use foxes. That'll pull it in. It'll work. But here goes my title. I liked that these were like big thickers, so it kind of filled in that space, and then I just pulled in another one of those layered foxes. I tried to pull in some of the yellow stickers as well, but they were kind of distracting. It kind of didn't make sense pulling in yellow. So I took those off and went with the buttons instead. And at first I think about using them kind of like I would brads or enamel dots and clustering them around the stickers. But I ended up moving them in a second. I just couldn't make them look good. So I ended up just bordering the left side of that picture with them, and I like how that looks better. I did also bring in this little orange tassel, just because Desiree is going through the trouble of helping us use our stash up, and because I didn't have a lot of ribbon and buttons to use, these little tassels have been in my stash for a while. So you know what, I was like, I'm going to pull this little orange one in. I really don't use orange that often, so I'm using orange, I'm using gold, so the tassel is making it on here. So I'm just going to attach that with some twine. I'm just threading some twine through the little hole, and I'm going to thread it through the back. You really can't see the twine at the end. It's really just to attach it to the page, essentially. There we go. I'm just going to pop some washi tape over those strings too, just to make sure they're secure. But there we go. It's a quick and easy page, easy design. I liked doing it. Just thank you again, Lisa, for asking about the video. It just made me feel really good, so thank you.